So the coronavirus continues to spread. The question is, what is the true economic impact of the coronavirus, and is it as bad as the SARS epidemic in 2003? The SARS epidemic, which is also referred to as the severe acute respiratory syndrome, was very fast in catching infection, very severe. The number of deaths were much more. The percentage of death were also much larger at that point of time. So you could find that there was something like 795 deaths, and it was the mortality rate was also as high as 35 to 40%. Whereas in the case of the current coronavirus, the mortality rate is around 2 to 3%. Now, many of the health experts, like Mark Parrish of International SOS, believe that international efforts have been well contained and China has been able to quarantine its various cities. Not only that, China has made great attempts to seclude cities and people in Shanghai and major cities not being allowed to travel elsewhere. Yet, I do believe that there is an economic impact. Let us look at some of the stocks which are getting impacted. Wind resorts. The famous Macau gambling center has been badly impacted, as naturally the consumer demand in China is coming down sharply. Also impacted is Estee Lauder. The cosmetics company was facing a degrowth in the United States and was banking on the Chinese consumers. Now with the Chinese consumer demand coming down, Estee Lauder is also taking a hit. So we can see that the economic impact currently looks to be quite a bit, and it is however very likely that you may have the coronavirus getting contained over a short period of time, in which case these stocks could rebound. A major difference between the SARS epidemic in 2003 and the coronavirus currently is that in 2003 we had another negative factor that was impacting the world financial markets, and that was the US invasion of Iraq. Currently there is no such thing. So between January and March 2003, markets fell quite a bit, but about 12%. However, they sharply rebounded thereafter to end the year up almost 22%. It is quite likely that if the current coronavirus is quickly contained, then a similar situation may happen here as well. However, it is really naive on the part of various analysts to say that the impact will be very low, as the Fed will continue with its easy monetary policy. For record, the Fed committee is again meeting for its 2-day monetary policy meeting today and tomorrow. It is likely that they will hold interest rates, but they could sound a word of caution because of the coronavirus and the fall in growth rates. So what do you expect the Fed to do? How much more will they cut interest rates anyway? You can't expect the Fed to start going into negative territory. Another major concern for the world, and that is why I believe things like Iran, US hostilities, coronavirus, and even the US elections are only catalysts for fall in global stock markets. Another thing that is very, very important is the possible election of Democratic candidates, either Elizabeth Warren or the more likely Bernie Sanders, to run for the Democratic Party in the US presidential election in November of 2020. Now, this would be a little bit of a setback because both Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren are supposed to be people not liked much by the stock markets in the US. On the other hand, you are seeing Joe Biden's chances slipping a little bit. There is an Iowa preliminary coming up quickly, and you find Bernie Sanders going up the rankings in Iowa currently. So this uncertainty in the United States is also breathing discomfort and is acting as one of the catalysts, and therefore now we have a three-pronged problem. You have the coronavirus spreading fast. We have the US Iran hostilities on the verge of something happening, and I personally would stick my head out to say that something could happen in the middle of February. And then now we have elections and the uncertainties around the elections, particularly the likely election of Bernie Sanders to represent the Democratic Party in the US presidential elections later this year. So all these are combining to provide catalysts for a fall in global stock markets. Now, how long could this continue? Well, all these uncertainties are here to stay. Coronavirus can die if it's contained quickly, but the US presidential election uncertainties could last for most of this year, and the US Iran hostilities would refuse to die for a major part of this year. So I believe that all these three are providing a deadly combination and could go and hit stock markets in middle of February and particularly towards the end of March. Investors, please bear this in mind before investing. Happy investing. Take care. Bye bye.